everyone, welcome to Children's Art Museum of India and welcome to the world of Warli art. Before we begin, let's gather our materials. Make sure you are using poster colors or acrylics and not watercolors for this work. As we all know, Warli art is a folk art in India originating from tribal regions of Maharashtra. It is a beautiful and ancient art form characterized by its simplicity and connection to nature and daily life. In this step-by-step tutorial, we'll guide you through creating your own beautiful Warli art poster color drawing from the initial sketch to the final vibrant artwork. So grab your supplies and let's get started. Here we are starting to sketch the figures. You can make the drum or any other instrument in the center, but the drum sits really well between two figures. They should look they are dancing and should be posing on the opposite sides. Warli art is known for its basic geometric shapes. Our main figures will be formed using circles, triangles and lines. As you can see, they are typically made by joining two inverted triangles at their apex. Imagine their upper triangle as the torso and the lower one as the pelvis. For the head, we make a small circle. You can also make a bun if you are making a female figure like I made earlier. For the hands and arms, we make extending lines from the joints. You can show movement by slightly angling the lines like I am making them look dancing or beating the drum. While doing this, think about what your figures will be doing. Someone will be playing instruments, someone will be dancing. So keep that in mind as well. There are many different types of Warli art paintings. Like some have animals and cows, some have nature elements. Here we are making a celebration painting. They are celebrating and dancing around the drum, they are beating the drum, so they might be enjoying some festival. That is what we are depicting. Feel free to add any other patterns or elements into your figures. I'm going to keep them plain, but if you want, you can add some basic designs or borders in the inverted triangles of their bodies and the drum. To start the painting, I'm using a round brush and brown paint. You can also use black or red for this. I'm using burnt sienna from my poster colors. Make sure you start painting once you are happy with your sketch. Give it a good look and then start the painting. Traditionally, Warli art uses a mud base with white drawings. However, since we are working with poster colors, you can choose a background color that you like. Earthy tones like ochre, brown or deep red also go well, but you have to use a different color for the figures. If you are going to paint your background yellow ochre, then you should be using dark brown or black as the color for your figures. Here I'm going to keep it very simple because I'm depicting mud by using burnt sienna. It is optional, you can also put masking tape for borders. Try to maintain consistent thickness for your lines. Remember, beauty lies in clean, simple strokes. Start with human figures, outlining the triangles, and then arms and legs and the drum and the instruments. Slowly move towards the bigger parts of your painting. Don't worry about perfection. Slight variations add to the organic feel of your art. So focus on neatness and consistency while you are painting the lines. To add further visual interest, you can incorporate small details. You can add dots around the drum like I have over here, or you can use white paint over your figures to add some details that will give it a more enhanced look and emphasize the unity. Repeat all the same steps for the figures. After the base of the figures is dry, you can opt for black or white paint to add detailings. But I'm not going to do that, as this is the first time you are going to practice Warli art and a whole painting in Warli art. If you have done this before, then you will understand how to add details easily into this painting. While I have not sketched the borders, but I'm going to do them directly with the paint brush. You can use the help of your ruler while making these straight lines, or you can directly go with your smallest round brush and be very slow if you're not sure the lines are going to come out straight for you. Use any fine tipped brush while working in the borders. Here, for a classic and dynamic border, I'm creating a simple zigzag pattern using your fine tipped brush with brown paint again, or any contrasting color. Start on one edge of your paper, painting slowly. Move your brush diagonally upwards and diagonally downwards, creating a series of V shapes or inverted V shapes. Try to keep the angle and length of each diagonal consistent. Now, painting in the smaller border, these are going to be diagonal lines going from bottom to top, top to bottom, but diagonally. In the triangular borders, I have made triangle inside triangle on one side and dot on the other. By making borders, they add a rhythmic element to your painting. You can keep the same border continued for left and right side, or you can opt for a different style of border. I'm going to go with a different design for the side borders. Let's add a sun by using semicircle and radiating lines. You can place it prominently in your composition in the middle, and make sure to repeat some concentric lines around the sun before you start making the radiating lines from the sun. To make the side borders, I'm again going in with semicircles, a big semicircle line, then another one, and then the third semicircle is filled with brown paint. I have embellished that with the dots. Remember, Warli art is about expressing your connection to the world around you in a simple yet profound way. Feel free to experiment with different colors, themes, and elements in your future Warli art creations. We hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to share your Warli art masterpieces with us, and stay tuned for more such videos. Happy painting!